welcome back to my channel. How are you today? This is a woman's angle channel for those who are just coming for the first time, and here I talk about various topics as relate to the woman and from a woman's perspective. So today I'll be continuing my series titled Memoirs of a Pregnant Woman. Today I'll be talking about my first trimester experience, my cravings, and how I was able to balance family with being pregnant with my work life. Now, first trimester is a period many women dread, with the morning sickness and other forms of discomfort that comes with it. And I so envy those women who don't feel they are pregnant. The only thing that makes them know they are pregnant is increasing waistline and bulging tummy. That's the only thing that makes them feel they are pregnant. But for me, it wasn't like that. My first discomfort was joint pain. See, I had this severe joint pain, especially around my knee region. You see, anything I needed to do that required my knee, maybe sitting down, especially standing up, it was painful. For some people, it was killing. It was that bad. Sometimes before I can get up, I need to do as if I want to do press up. I would now gradually stand up, and even at that, it was still very, very, very painful. And you know, when you are pregnant in the first trimester, you're advised not to take drugs if possible. The only times you're given drug is if it's extremely necessary. So I barely took anything. Even those days I took pain relievers, I felt it to no difference until I now talked to an ORG doctor of mine, a friend of ours, and was like I should try Nurugestic, and boy, what a great relief. See, anytime I now start feeling that joint pain like this, sharply I run to get the Nurugestic, and it helped me a lot, and it still helped me because even as I now, I don't still feel the way I felt before I was pregnant. My body is still not as strong as that time. Now, another discomfort was excessive salivation. Hey, you see, I had this cup at work that was my I don't want to call it spit cup, but that was what it was. It was just beside me on the table because I did not want to be getting up, sitting down, getting up. My first pregnancy wasn't this bad, but this one, it was terrible. You see, if I finish eating, it's even worse. I need to just be spitting up and down. See, what was saving me sometimes was chewing gum, but there's a limit to which you can chew gum. After I chew the gum itself, the saliva will still come. And another thing I used to do then was I used to spit up and down. See, if I'm outdoor like this, I just look for the nearest place. Me, before pregnancy, if you do that beside me outside, the first thing I tell you is, bad habits. That's not hygienic. But I became a pro. Today, my son would just tell me, "Mommy, stop it, stop it." It was that bad because I did not like people doing it. It's not hygienic, really. It's not. But at that moment, it was either that or swallow the saliva, which was gross, man. And sometimes I really needed to do that, especially when I'm with people and the cup is not nearby. The next sure thing is to just force myself to swallow it back. It was as bad as when I'm sleeping at night, I had a covered container beside me, so instead of having to get up from the bed severally, I had a container that at night, even while sleeping, you wake up and for some people, they are lucky it's just during the first trimester. Even for my first pregnancy, most of the discomfort was during the first trimester. My second trimester, I didn't even feel pregnant. The third trimester like this, the major discomfort was the big tummy. Having to find a comfortable position when you want to lie down, when you want to sit. But outside that, I didn't really feel. But for this one, I felt everything throughout the pregnancy. There was no relief for like saying that, okay, first trimester is over, no more spitting up and down, no more joint pain, no more cravings. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Now some of my cravings, talk about cravings, some of my cravings, pepper. See, I had different stew for my rice. I had different stew for my son's food. My own was purely atarodo, pepper, habanero pepper, whatever you want to call it, atarodo. That's what we call it in Yoruba. That was my own stew. What I just need was onions and that pepper and my vegetable oil, and I'm good to go. And did I really feel it was peppery? No. To me, it wasn't that peppery. It was just because that was, because of the salivation, and I think it kind of helped a little. It kind of helped me feel, at least for that moment, it's the hotness of the pepper that I'm feeling in my mouth. So at that moment, I didn't feel it was pepper anyway, but I had to have my own separate stew. What was that bad? I had to have my own separate stew. Then another craving was bomo. Oh boy, fish. When I'm pregnant, fish is usually not my thing, but bomo is my thing. And this time I added smoked fish to it. See, when I want to fry that pepper like this, when I put the vegetable oil, give it generous amount of onions, pour the pepper, put the smoked fish. Oh, my brothers and sisters in the Lord, if you taste that thing with rice, it was good. As in, I felt really, 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 it was that good. And my first pregnancy, I had a jollof rice craving, party jollof. So that time, my husband needs to go and find party jollof for me. Sometimes we go to ShopRite. But even at that, it was just during my first trimester, after my first trimester. But this one, okay, the cravings reduced after my first trimester, but it was still there compared to my first pregnancy. That one, after that time, after the first trimester, I barely sent myself. It was just, let's continue. See, when we offload. Now, how did I balance being pregnant with family life and work? Now, it wasn't easy, but the thing is to find a schedule, what works for you. So don't kill yourself. I can't kill myself for the exact song I used to sing for myself at that time. See, you see work lying up and down, you need to clean up somewhere, clear the dishes. See, sometimes just sit down. And another reason why it wasn't easy was because it was just me and my son. My husband was barely around, so I had to take care of a very active toddler with being pregnant, with the joint pains, tiredness. I didn't really used to sleep at night because I wasn't so comfortable. Then even having to wake up to clear your mouth, throw saliva away every time. I wasn't really rested throughout that pregnancy. I was always just praying that, let this 9 months be over and I get myself again. So balancing being pregnant is basically about prioritization. Then you need to ask for help. If help is available, you need to ask for help. It's very, very important. You can't do all by yourself. So if you don't ask for help, you might break down. And let the people around you know how you are feeling. So I think some people feel being pregnant is a pot of beans. See, pot of beans, go down, you go chop them. If you need them down, you cook them down. But it's not that easy. It's not that easy being pregnant. Ask for help. Let people around you know that, see, this is how I feel. Some might think you're lazy, but let them get pregnant, and they will know that it's not you being lazy. It's not easy bringing forth another child into the world. Your whole body system changes. Your hormones are active. See, small things can make you start crying. That's how bad pregnancy can be. So what I did was to prioritize. And I wake up in the morning, the normal morning chores, cook. My son, he goes off to school, I go off to work. And thank God at that time, my workload wasn't so much, so it wasn't that bad. Sometimes I feel sleepy at work, and sometimes I just have to put on my head and doze off for like 5 minutes. That's pregnancy for you. But you just need to find the balance. It's not easy. The key is asking for help. Asking for help when you need it. You need to ask for help. You need to tell other people how you feel. You need to tell your husband when you don't feel strong. Then don't neglect your clinic. Now, a lot of times they'll tell you that the moment you find out you're pregnant, start the antenatal clinic. Well, of course, I don't start till like 4 months or around about 5 months gone, because I feel that it's not right anyway. So also go as soon as you find out you're pregnant, so that you can run necessary tests and somebody is already after your health. You're accountable to somebody's already touchlighting you, so that at the end of this pregnancy, both you and the child or children come out alive. So you have to, don't neglect the place of the clinic. Don't neglect it. Yes, if you've had 1, 2, 3 children, you might feel like you're a pro already, but every pregnancy is different. The little I've had, I can testify that every pregnancy comes with its own peculiarity. So don't say you're a pro. Go do the test regularly, and everything is still for your own good at the long run and the child. So you need to just do that. Don't neglect that. That's a very, 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 I can't say that very enough. It's very important. So balancing work life, I just had to go to work. See, if I had my way, sometimes I just feel like coiling up in bed all day, but life has to continue. Life has to continue. I just stepped down a lot of things. That's why this my vlog suffered a lot. Sometimes I would already tell myself, okay, tomorrow you are starting this vlog again, you are starting production again, but by the time tomorrow comes, probably I'm even weaker than yesterday. So I just learned to take it one day at a time. One day at a time. That was what helped me. That was what helped me. Though I know that some people still find it hard, that some have to go on bed rest throughout when they are pregnant. So for those kind of people, they don't want to kill themselves. No, can't kill myself. They can't kill themselves. They have to delegate duties. The husband will do some. For those that have helps at home, it's a lot easier because they are able to tell the helps the things they need to do. But if you're on hospital bed rest, what do you want to do? Yours is to just lie down, and it's for your own good. Like I've said before, yours is just lie down and enjoy the process as much as you can. So this is a little about how my first trimester went, my cravings, and how I was able to balance family life with being pregnant and my work. In all, like I said, take things easy if you're pregnant and if you're planning to be pregnant. See, first trimester is a very tricky time. It's a time when many people have miscarriages. So they tell you to take things easy. Don't lift heavy loads. Reduce your workload if possible. Reduce it to the barest minimum. Don't stress yourself at all. See, when you just enter the clinic, that's what your doctor should tell yourself. Reduce your workload. Reduce how you bend, how you walk up and down. See, and it doesn't mean that you need to be lazy. No, you need to still be active, but reduce your workload for your own safety and for your own health. Thank you for watching today's video. See you next time. Bye.